Hello, everyone out there. Happy Thursday. I am very excited to be with you all again today from Girl Scouts Carolina's Peaks to Piedmont Council. My name is Crystal Taylor. I am the Troop Experience Manager here with our Girl Scout Council. We are located in Western and Central North Carolina, and we're so excited that you all are joining us today from wherever you may be. So as we're getting everyone a chance to join in with us, if you don't mind dropping in the chat log who you are with, what Girl Scout troop, what Girl Scout council, and where you're from, because we know we have friends from all over the U.S. and now expanding into other countries. So go ahead, join in with us, pull up a seat because we are having a community partner spotlight today. And I'm so excited to introduce Poe Center for Health as our community partner. We want to spotlight today and what they have to offer. So Sandra Abrams is with us today to help make sure our chat log questions are being answered. So feel free throughout today's segment to ask any questions, comments, or concerns you may have about Poe Center for Health, or any questions you have about Girl Scouts, because we have the answers for you. You just got to ask us. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you Miss Jean from Poe Center for Health to just introduce herself for starters.
Well, hello there. I'm so glad to be a part of this today with Girl Scouts. I'm Jean Workman. I am a regional health educator with the Poe Center for Health Education, which is located in Raleigh, North Carolina, but we're a statewide organization that provides health education to all 100 counties in our state. And I serve in the Triad area, providing different health topics, primarily on family life, to families in our community, to young women and young men, and to moms and dads on health topics related to growing up.
So you mentioned you're in the Triad area. Is there a facility in the Triad area?
Great question, Crystal. No, our facility is located in Raleigh. It's a destination field trip place that many school districts and organizations come in and visit in Raleigh. But in the Triad area, we have 3 regional health educators that work to provide the same program that's provided at our building in Raleigh, but to community groups in the Triad area. So we pack up materials and supplies and bring them out to groups when we didn't have COVID that was limiting our ability to meet in person. We actually now also offer many of our programs virtually, which is allowing a bigger and larger platform for people to access our opportunities in health education.
So, Jean, thank you for that overview so we can make sure everyone understands where you all are located. But with, like you said, with COVID and the pandemic going on, we know that there's boundless limits to where folks can be to participate in your programs. For instance, we know that you had a Girl Talk session that your organization offers specifically to our Girl Scout members. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Girl Talk is a mother-daughter or a daughter and the adult female role model in her life workshop for girls really in grades 4th through 7th grade. It's an opportunity to come together with mom and daughter to talk about pubescent changes, the adolescent journey, some of the emotional, physical, and social changes that are taking place. And some of those physical changes that are taking place include the menstrual cycle. We get into a deep conversation with moms and daughters on how to be prepared for all of those changes that are taking place. It's really this rewarding time. It's an hour and a half for our virtual workshop, and when we're able to do them in person, it's a 2-hour-long workshop. But it's a great time for moms and daughters to come together and bond with one another, moms to be able to share their stories, kind of in this safe environment where you've got experts as us, as the community health educators, providing the information and providing the talking points for moms to have with their daughters. And then we do some hands-on activities. Even during the virtual training we create a hands-on activity that moms and daughters can do together to be prepared for the many changes that are taking place.
Oh my gosh, like I am getting hot thinking about having that conversation around my mom, even as an adult. So why is it important that the mom and the girl attend together? Because I can see moms wanting to come on their own, girls just want to come by themselves, but why jointly should the mom and daughter be in this program?
Well, I often say that we want well, we want parents to be the go-to person for any adolescent growing up during the adolescent journey, because they've been there and done that. And moms certainly have been there and done that when it comes to a lot of the pubescent changes that are taking place. And we want daughters to feel comfortable that they can go to their mom to ask the questions. And this creates that environment that increases that comfort level for communicating and provides moms with a lot of the competence and confidence to be able to share maybe their own stories, or just to be able to have those conversations with their daughters. It opens the door for future conversations. I'm a big believer in early and often conversations. We talk a lot about that in Girl Talk, but early and often conversations help set the stage for when your daughter is getting a little bit older and has bigger questions about other health topics or bigger issues that they may face. And when they come together for this Girl Talk series, it allows them, or it's not series, but session, it allows them to feel comfortable that they can go to mom with other bigger topics. So it's a great opportunity for bonding. It's just a great opportunity for learning together. But many times we even have moms say, I learned a lot in Girl Talk. We also have a Girl Talk too that is for our older audiences, grades 8 and through high school, where moms and daughters can come together and learn even more about some of those emotional, physical, social changes that are taking place, and get deeper into the conversations of a lot of those changes. And another great opportunity for bonding and to continue that conversation. We often have moms say, I just needed someone helping to guide me in that conversation. I'm a parent. I'm a parent of a 15-year-old daughter and almost 17-year-old son. We also have Guide Talk that we do. We do that virtually for fathers and their sons or mothers and their sons to participate in. And the way I look at the adolescent journey is, as a parent, is I'm their tour guide during that adolescent journey. And it's my role to help guide them through that. And I want all of the skills and information that I can get that's going to better assist me as I guide my adolescents throughout their adolescent journey.
So I have a question for you. We didn't prepare for this, so I apologize in advance, and you can tell me if you don't have an answer for it. So does a girl have to attend with her parent or guardian, or can it be another trusted adult?
I would say it's not mandatory as long as the mom knows that she's attending with, or the guardian knows that she's attending with that special adult. But more importantly, it needs to be an adult, not just an older sister, older sibling, or relative. But if there's another adult that they feel more confident to be with, and mom is given or the parent has given the okay, that certainly is desirable. We really just want the adult female role model in her life to be with her. I mean, some young ladies don't have a mom at home and they're being raised by single parents or even grandparents. And so certainly just as long as, they're not attending with, without the guardians knowing that they're there with that individual.
Okay, great. That's good to know, because I know we do have a lot of blended families of different sorts out there. So what about people's religious beliefs or their values when it comes to how a girl transitions into adulthood? How do you respect those boundaries for the parent or the guardian to have that conversation directly with the girl?
Good question. In Girl Talk, we don't share our values, and it's not a values informed training. We really want, and it opens the door for parents and the folks attending to share their values at home. And so that becomes then on the individual level, what they're willing to share and how they're going to share it with individuals regarding religious values or the community values, cultural values of that family. We just give facts and information about the physical, emotional, social changes and go in depth more in some of the physical changes with regards to menstrual cycle, and then sharing the importance of that having strong parent-child communication.
Wonderful. This sounds fantastic. So tell us how Girl Scout troops or leaders, how can they participate in this while still following the COVID-19 restrictions?
Well, we are offering some virtual trainings. In fact, we have one coming up this upcoming Saturday, July 25th. One thing I would recommend is a Girl Scout troop to check out poehealth.org. Again, poehealth.org, to assess when we have virtual trainings that would be available, and they can sign up for those trainings online. There is a fee. It's $25 per mom and daughter, and an additional fee if an extra sibling or an extra young lady attends with that adult. But they can get signed up online. If they would like to host a virtual training for their region or for their area, they can contact us at Poe Health. And certainly, Crystal, will you be providing our contact information for them?
Robin actually is in the chat log now. She shared the Eventbrite information.
Very good.
And Sandra has just shared your website with our folks who are following currently.
Perfect. So I would say get in touch with Robin and we'll get some things set up.
Wonderful.
We also have a large number of other health topics that Poe Center can certainly provide to Girl Scout troops, many of which we have created to be virtual during COVID-19. We'd love to talk with Girl Scout troops about setting some programs up.
So leaders, she's putting it out there directly to you. This could be a troop meeting for your girls because Robin, you said it's a 90-minute session? Sorry, Jean?
Yeah, that's right. It's a 90-minute session for the virtual Girl Talk.
Wonderful. So Victoria put in there that she does not do virtual. So is this something that you can offer within your facility as well?
So we are in the triad for this area, and we do have access to the Millis Regional Health Education Center to be able to provide workshops like Girl Talk. We would need to set it up with them, and then that would be based on what restrictions we have for public gatherings. Our 3 health educators can go to troops to them and to a site that's convenient for you. So if you meet at a local church, if it's a group that's less than 10, and we would just have to work it out with COVID restrictions.
Yeah, so Victoria, we do acknowledge your comment about you guys don't do virtual. We're so excited that Poe Health has a variety of opportunities, both virtual and in person. You can come to their facility of choice, or they can come to you within, I'm sure, a certain radius of your facility. So there are options for you out there as a troop to participate. Or maybe you're like me. I prefer to talk about these things with people I don't know. So then I don't have these looks of shame when I see the girls again and they now know this is what goes on with Crystal in her private life. So feel free to explore the opportunity of signing up for one of their already scheduled opportunities, or for you to schedule it with your girls if they're close enough with each other to have this conversation. Most of our troops, I'm sure you're already like a sisterhood and you're one family together. So this is a great opportunity for your troop to come together with the adults, parents, guardians of sorts to have this. So you already shared with us that it is $25 per couple, being whoever that adult is along with the girl. And then remind me again, how much additional for if there's another girl in that mix?
I believe it's $10.
Yes. So what are some other programs that you have to offer besides the Girl Talk to our membership?
For Girl Scouts specifically, we have a program called Body Talk, which is all about talking about general health. We get into nutrition, we get into dental health. And so it's a program that we can cater to, bringing from our Poe Center to another location, a location outside of the building. We have My Senses and Me. This is for brownies to explore the 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. And its associated organs, both in the general health and outside, how we can do it in an outside environment. And then we have Girl Talk for Mom and Me. We have Girl Talk 2, which is again more for Girl Scout cadets and for an older population. And then Stress Less is for Girl Scouts, cadet, and seniors. And when I was talking to Robin, my supervisor with the Poe Center earlier today, we can really cater any of our topic areas for Girl Scouts and would identify maybe the pricing structure for that and how we would do that. We would recommend talking to someone at Poe. But we have topics on bullying prevention, dental health, as I mentioned, family life, general health, nutrition and physical activities, substance use prevention. So we've got a plethora of topics that Girl Scouts could choose from, and we could cater something to bring out to their sites, or during COVID, we could create virtually.
Wow, that was a huge list of opportunities. I know Cassandra's already said the body talk. She says she loves that. So there is a variety of opportunities that Poe Health has to offer for any program level. That's essentially what Jean just said. So reach out to them, talk about have those conversations directly with the organization on what your girls need, what badges the girls are working on, what journeys they're working on, and get the expert advice. Troop leaders, don't feel like you have to be the expert in all these topics or that you need to be the professional to help navigate some of these touchy conversations. Poe Health is a partner with us to help bridge that gap between what you know and what you're comfortable with doing and what the girls and the parents are wanting to experience in Girl Scouting. Jean, is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
Well, I just like to say, Poe Center for Health Education, we've been around for a really long time. We have, again, served all 100 counties. We are an effective organization. 87% of participants report making positive behavior changes as a result of participating in our programs. We bring value to organizations and to programs because we use evidence-based strategies, health education topics, and we use very seasoned, experienced health educators who are great in engagement in doing what we do. And we really are that one of a kind experience on specific health education topics.
Perfect. So, folks, later on today, follow this video thread. We will post a flyer of the Girl Talk sessions specifically, but as well, keep watching our Girl Scout website. We'll get a full listing of all the opportunities that Poe Health has to offer so that you can have that listing. You can have conversations with your troop leadership team, with your girls and families to see how you can take advantage of this great resource that Poe Health has to answer. As always, we thank our community partners for being so amazing with everything that they have to offer to support our Girl Scout movement in many ways. So thank you again, Jean, for spending today with me to share with our Girl Scout movement. Thank you for all of you who have been watching today with us and all your great feedback. It sounds like you guys are very interested in this topic. So reach out to Poe Health, sign up, get involved, share this video, tag your family, friends, and other girls so we can get you connected. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, drop us an email, info@girlscoutsp2p.org, or give us a call at 800-672-2148. Again, my name is Crystal Taylor, and I will see you all next week. Bye.
Thanks, Crystal.